Hey everyone, do I have a great recipe for you? It is so simple. These are the four ingredients that you will need to make this cake. It is a chocolate cherry cake and it is so awesome and so easy. So all we're going to do is break 2 large eggs into a mixing bowl. After you break them into your large mixing bowl, just go ahead and whisk them or beat them a little bit. Then we're just going to add 1 box of chocolate dried cake mix. Any kind of chocolate cake will work. And then 2 teaspoons of almond extract. That's it. Then we're going to add the last ingredient, the large can of cherry pie filling. And this is the whole recipe. I find that after you add the cherry pie filling, I just used my scraper and incorporated all the dry and wet ingredients together. Then once that is all incorporated, then I took the hand mixer and beat it for a little bit just to break up some of the cherries. And it just worked out fantastic. There was no large mess going on. After you get your cake batter prepared, go ahead and cut out your cake circles. I like to just trace the bottom of the pan onto a piece of parchment paper, and then from there I'll just cut the circles and place them inside the cake tins, and then I'll spray it with nonstick spray. Now you do not need to put parchment paper down on a 9x13 cake pan or a pan of bars. If you plan on removing the cake from the pan, then you need to put a parchment circle in the bottom of your pan. If you are going to make this recipe, it does make a 9x13 cake pan, and that would be a cake style, or you can put it into a half a sheet jelly roll pan or a baking sheet with edges, and then you would bake it that way for a thinner bar. So however you want to do it, go ahead. Now I'm just doing a variety of different sizes. I'm going to do 2 little mini loaves because I want to make this lamb cake, and then I'm going to do some circles, 4-inch and also a 6-inch, and I'm going to be making bunny cakes out of those where you cut them in half and put them together. So normally this batter would make a 9x13 or 2 8-inch rounds, but I'm kind of doing a variety of sizes here for some small cakes that I plan on doing. So this is how easy this recipe is. Go ahead and scoop your batter into your cake pans. I like to use this large scooper, but just measure it all out, and then we're going to put it into the oven at 350. And like I said, for a 9x13 pan, you would put it in the oven for approximately 30 minutes, or 2 8-inch pans, you would also right around 25 to 30 minutes. Now with the smaller ones, I would start out at like 10 to 12 minutes and then adjust accordingly. But that's it. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven, and it is so delicious. So I recommend making this cake for Easter, and I hope you enjoy the recipes coming up. Here is the frosting recipe that I used for the bunny cakes and the lamb cakes that I made. All it is 10 tablespoons of butter and then 2 cups of white granulated sugar. Go ahead and put that in a saucepan and mix it together. To that, you're going to add just 1 cup of milk. Now you're going to bring this to a soft boil, and once it comes to a soft boil, you're going to add 2 cups of chocolate chips. Now you can see the bubbles. That's what you want. You just want that soft boil, and you don't want to boil it too much. And then as soon as you see the bubbles, go ahead and add your chocolate chips to that mixture, and then whisk it until it's all incorporated. You don't want to cook it too long, otherwise it will get grainy. But this is just an easy old-fashioned chocolate chocolate frosting recipe. So thanks, Cheryl, for the recipe, and I hope you guys enjoy this, and I encourage you to make it for Easter. Thanks for watching and being part of the Julie Way, everybody.